896 words, right on target. Here's the final script. Right now, deep inside your brain, your dorsolateral prefrontal cortex is quietly erasing the exact thought you were just holding on to, and the memory scientists who mapped this admit they have no way to switch it off. Ask them how to stop it, and they go quiet. But high performers have found one way to interrupt the erasure. And by the end of this, you'll know exactly what it is. Right now, somewhere in the last few seconds, you lost something. A number, a name. The point you were about to make before someone talked, you didn't misplace it. Your brain deleted it on purpose on a clock you can't see, running underneath every conversation you have. This isn't forgetfulness. It's a built-in expiration window ticking down every time you hold a thought in mind. And the window is shorter than you think, about 7 seconds. Then it's gone unless something intervenes. Right now, this is happening to information you actually need, a task, an instruction, a plan, and you have no warning light for it. No flicker, no buzz, no signal that the deletion just occurred. You simply reach for the thought later and find nothing there. Here's what's actually happening. Working memory isn't stored like a file in a drawer. It's held awake by neurons in your prefrontal cortex firing over and over in short electrical bursts, like a hand holding a rope so it doesn't fall. The moment your attention turns towards something new, that hand lets go. The neurons stop refreshing the pattern, and once the firing stops, there is no backup copy. The thought doesn't fade slowly like a photograph left in the sun. It disappears the way a radio station does when you drive out of range, cleanly, completely, mid-sentence. Researchers watching this in real time on live brain scans can see the exact moment the signal cuts out. What they can't do is catch it before it happens, or warn the person sitting in the scanner that it's already too late. The labs that discovered this, the same labs that mapped these firing patterns down to the millisecond, will tell you plainly, there is no drug, no supplement, no trick that extends the window itself. It is wired into the architecture. Neuroscientists studying attention have essentially confirmed that the human brain was never built to hold a thought indefinitely. It was built to hold it just long enough to act on it and then let go, because holding on forever would flood the system. Which means the fix was never going to come from strengthening the memory. We're getting to how to stop it, because the real leverage isn't in the 7 seconds. It's in the moment right before they start. And here's where it gets counterintuitive. You'd assume the danger is distraction, looking away, breaking eye contact, letting your mind wander into silence. It isn't. Pure silence is survivable. Staring at a blank wall barely touches the memory at all. The real killer is a new piece of information landing on your attention, a notification, a question, a second task. It's not the 7 seconds of quiet that erases the thought. It's the ping. This is why just focus harder fails, and why constant multitasking is worse than anyone admits. Every interruption isn't a distraction from your memory, it's a direct overwrite of it. So this glitch doesn't just erase a phone number. It quietly deletes the instruction you gave your kid 30 seconds ago, the sentence you were mid-explaining before your coworker cut in, the exact figure your boss just said before your phone lit up. You've been blaming yourself for these gaps. It was never a character flaw. It was a 7-second window closing over and over all day. Here's the rule high performers actually use, whether they know the neuroscience behind it or not. They anchor the thought before they look away. The moment something enters their working memory that matters, they attach it to something durable in under 2 seconds, saying it out loud once, tying it to a physical object, or repeating it silently while walking toward where they'll use it. This does one specific thing. It forces a second, independent firing pattern to encode the same information, so when the first one inevitably lets go, a copy already exists elsewhere. It's not about holding on longer. It's about handing the thought off before the window closes, the same way a relay runner passes the baton before slowing down. High performers don't fight the 7 seconds, they race it. Try this tonight. The next time someone gives you a task, a time, a name, don't just nod. Say it back out loud once, immediately, even under your breath. That single repetition creates the second trace your brain needs before the first one vanishes. Do it before you check your phone, before you answer the door, before anything else claims your attention. It costs 2 seconds. It closes the gap that's been quietly costing you all day. But your prefrontal cortex isn't the only region editing your reality without asking permission. There's another structure, sitting just behind it, deciding right now which of today's memories get to survive the night, and which ones it's already erased before you even went to sleep.